Yo guys, it's Ayan Wizard. So in this video, I'm gonna tell you how to draw a hyper realistic cat. So let's get started. So guys, in this video, I'm gonna teach how to draw a cat. So first you have to take a normal pen and you have to make lines like this on it. So you have to take a normal and empty pen, or you can just remove the lead holder of the pen and you can draw like this as I am doing. So you have to make lines like that, and then after you do that you have to take a 8B pencil and make hard strokes. I'm just using a paper because I don't want it to go on the white paper. So I'll just blend it a little bit. And the lines which we just made using the empty pencil and the pen, we have to just draw over it in the same motion. And we have to use a 4B pencil, and we have to also add some dark highlights to make it have a good texture. So now I'm just going to do the part which is the left of the nose. I'm just going to do the left of the nose. And now I'm going to do the eyes. So I'm going to do the one part of the eye right now. This side, and this should be dark. So I filled it with an 8B pencil. For this video, I'm not going to use any 12B pencils. So now I'm just surrounding the whole eye with the pencil, and I'm just making one dot inside because that is the pupil of the eye. And now I'm making some lines which go according to the eye shape, and as you can see, I'm just adding the highlight boxes. And now I am going to just take my pencil and then just draw a little bit. Okay, so now I'm taking my brush and just blending everything properly. And then I'm just taking my eraser to make little highlight spots. Now I'm taking my whitener, and those highlight spots I'm putting the whitener on those and making it much more light. Sorry for my hair, it was in the way. Now I'm doing the same thing for the other eye. For the top of the other eye, you have to just do the other side, like the mirror to the left side. You have to just do it the same. I'm just putting some lines on the left side like that. You can do that also. I just made my setup more better, so it is from a different view. Comment down below if you like it. Now I'm just going to do the same thing right here. I'm just doing the dark part at the top again in this side also. And I'm just making some dark spots now. As you can see, I did in the left side. I'm also going to do on the right side. And now I'm just going to do the right side of the nose. So the part of the right side of the nose. Sorry for not uploading a video for 2 days because it took me a lot of time to edit this video. So as you can see, now I'm doing the lines on the eye, and actually I'm just making the side of the eyes, and I'm going to use the 8B pencil again for it. This part is really easy because it's easier than the first eye, because you already know what to do. You have to just do it again. And now I'm going to take my empty pen and I'm just going to make some lines. So according to the eye, so at the bottom, if you want to make a line, you'll make a line facing down. At the top, you want to make it facing up, and at the sides like that. So that's what I meant. And now I'm shading the whole eye properly, just like for the base color. I'm using an HB pencil for the base color. And around the pupil, I'm just making few dark places. And now I'm taking my highlighter and giving it a shine. I'm also going to put the highlighter for the other eye because I didn't do it properly. If you don't do it properly, it's fine. You can repeat again. So I'm just fixing the left eye a bit. And now I'm going to put the highlighter. And I'm going to do the top part of the hair. So I'm just going to make strokes facing down from top to down, and I'm going to make only like 1 centimeter long lines, and as down as we go, the thinner the lines have to get. So if you get to the bottom, like little close to the bottom of the nose, the lines have to get much thin, much like in length they have to get much smaller. So now I'm just shading it again with the base color, with the base which is HB pencil. I'm just doing the left side for right now, and then we'll do the right side. And again, I'm just going to make some dark spots. So they should be equal amount of dark and light spots, but you can randomly put them anywhere. You're not like, it's really hard to copy the same as I am doing. You should not copy the same as I doing. You can just make different strokes because there's a lot of detail in it and it's really hard to copy. And at the left side, you can see there's a highlight. So you have to keep that highlight, and you have to not make any lines in there. And then the same thing I flipped. You have to do the same thing in the right side. So I just flipped the same thing in the right side, you can say. If you notice, I will zoom in, but if you notice that the drawings, when I get down, it is getting a little bit lighter as I go down at the left side. So you have to also do that. So now I'm just doing some more of the drawing the lines. And now I'm taking the base color, which is the HB pencil, and I'm just making some lines. I'm just shading it over it. And you can see at the right side, it's much darker than the left side, because the left side is the place where the picture was shot in. The light came from the left side. So if you see in any picture that if the light comes from the top, then the hair will be much lighter than the part which is like the chin and the neck. And also the same thing, if you put the light at the bottom of your face, it will be much darker at your forehead than at your neck. So that's basically what's happening here. Like in the left side, I'm leaving a highlight also in the right side. But the right side highlight has to be smaller than the left side because, as you know, the light is coming from the left side. Now I'm doing the bottom. So I just did half of the nose. Now I'm doing the other half. For the other half, you have to not do it like separately, both of the sides. You can do it together. And you have to make for these like half a centimeter, quarter of a centimeter strokes. So you can just make small lines, don't do big lines, because then it will look like it's like whiskers. So yeah. So I'm putting a little bit on the top because then it will create some kind of texture. I'm putting the base color again. And using the HB pencil, I'm just making it a little dark. And also with the 4B pencil, I'm at the bottom part, I'm making a little dark. I'm blending it also. So the right part right now I'm focusing on. So the left part, there should not be like any highlights, but it should be like little light. Okay, as you can see, it looks really good till now. You can see a good transition from light to dark in this picture. And I'm just taking my mechanical pencil and putting these small details. For the top, we only used like our normal pens, like 4B pencil. But for the bottom, it is like more fine lines are there. That's why I'm using the mechanical pencil, because I'm using a really thin lead on the mechanical pencil. It is 0.5 lead. 0.05 lead. So guys, now I'm going to start with just putting small textures, as you can see. Okay, now I just put the base color on the nose and I'm blending the nose a little bit, and I just made the bottom part a little dark. Bottom part of the nose. Because as you know, the top part of the nose is creating a shadow on the bottom part. So yeah. Now I'm just putting the last final details. This is not important. You can just skip through the video and you can see when I come to the next part, because I'm just putting small details and I'm doing it really precisely. That's why it's taking a lot of time. But you should not do your drawings fast. You should take time and then do your drawings. Because this drawing took me about 4-5 hours, which is a lot for doing a drawing like this. Now the parts which I left light, like there are a lot of them. I just filled them in with some graphite and I added some textures also. As you can see, it looks so like fur. It looks really good, doesn't it? Please leave a like on this video if you like this video and you like how I taught it. I just made the bottom part of the nose a little dark. And now I'm going to do the part below the eyes and next to the nose. So as you can see, I was just fixing the eyes a little bit. It's fine if you in middle of doing something else, you fix something else. So basically, if you're doing the whiskers and you saw like you made a mistake in the maybe nose, then you can fix that. It's fine. And I'm just extending the eye from the left side a little bit, so it will go all the way to the end of the page. If you're wondering why the page I'm drawing on is yellow and the page behind that is like fully white, so I'm just using a different sketchbook paper for drawing the cat, and the normal A4 papers behind that. But I just use the A4 paper to just take in all the, if I draw outside the lines, then it will go on the A4 paper and not on my table. Now I'm making the part at the corner a little dark, just next to the eyes. And now you can see I left a highlight just below the eyes, So you have to also leave that highlight, and if I'll zoom in right now, you can see that there's lot of texture in the eyes. And I'm just adding those dark spots again. This all is the same. All of the fur parts are the same, but you have to just but the fur parts have to just be a little bit, in the different place. Like as you can see from my nose, the lines are from up to down, the fur lines, but for the lower part of the eyes, it's diagonal. So that's the only difference, but everything else is the same. Now I'm doing the bottom part the same way, but these are horizontal lines. I just did some at the side. Okay. So now I'm just doing some it is too light, so I'm putting some more graphite on it using my pencil, 4B pencil. Now I'm taking graphite powder, little bit using tissue, and then putting at the top, and also in the corners I'm taking my brush and some graphite powder. This is not the part of the kitten, this is just the background of the kitten. In this drawing, I'm going to make an illusion that you don't know if it's the background or the kitten's face. So that is an illusion that will trick and it'll look really cool on your drawing. And I'm just going to mirror the same thing on the right side. So I'll just speed through this. So guys, I'm just blending everything because we are done now with the left side, and I'm just doing the top bit a little bit, the bottom bit I mean a little bit. As you can see, the hairs at the right side are little different from the ones on the left side. So it's nothing much different. I just did in the speed over, it is not that different. So now I'm just doing the bottom side a little bit, and I'm actually doing the nose. So you can see that above the nose I just made some dark lines, like it is like a texture that the nose is like popping out, because that usually happens in the cat's face if you have seen cats. Now I'm making just the top, like the bottom lines below the mouth of the, I'm making the mouth of the kitten, or you can say the cat. And I'm just doing the shading of the bottom jaw part of the cat, just below the face. I'm taking some my tissue. I'm actually taking my charcoal stick, and I'm making those lines like this using the charcoal stick, because charcoal is dark, so it is really good. And if you don't have any charcoal stick, you can just use a blunt version of a graphite stick, because charcoal sticks fill in areas faster. Now this is the final step. Just blend everything together properly, and just make the place where the whiskers will go. I will show you how to make the whiskers also. Just make the place where the whiskers will go, and don't draw over the place where the whiskers will go. Take your pen, and then using the pen you can just shade over it, and then you can do it. And I just erase some lines and look, we are done.